Good morning, Busy Bees. It's Thursday, October 16th, and here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. The Supreme Court heard arguments that could dismantle key sections of the Voting Rights Act. Legal analysts warned the ruling could enable extensive gerrymandering across multiple states and shift control of up to 30 congressional seats to Republicans, of course, because they know that in order to retain power in 2026, they have to cheat. Civil rights groups argue the case threatens to roll back 60 years of voter protection precedent, while GOP attorneys claim federal oversight is outdated. A decision is expected later this term with nationwide implications for 2026 midterms. We know that voters' rights have been under attack, especially minority voters' rights. That has not changed in the 60 years where the Voter Rights Act was enacted. If anything, it's even worse, and it's covert. It's not so blatant, but they're still doing things to restrict our vote. It looks like the conservative judges are leaning towards dismantling this, which no one is surprised. No one is surprised, even though this regime is giving favor to white people. And how do we know that? Because according to the New York Times, President Trump has proposed prioritizing white European immigrants as refugees. The plan, led by DHS insiders, would effectively sideline applicants from Africa, the Middle East, and Latin America. This is why we have protections for minorities in this country, because of people like this. And the Supreme Court siding, with this regime is proof that everyone is in on the heist. And the United States, I guess we're headed for a reckoning. Every time I have hope, they seem to come in. I'm still going to have hope, and I'll be out there October 18th. I hope you are too. A federal judge has temporarily blocked Trump's plan to fire tens of thousands of government workers amid ongoing shutdown. Agencies confirm more furloughs across departments, with IRS and FAA operations taking, I guess, the greatest hit so far. Donald Trump announced yesterday that the CIA is reportedly assessing potential regime change options in Venezuela, a nation rich in oil and rare earth minerals. Again, he's going after Greenland, Venezuela, countries where these rare earth minerals to create weapons and electric vehicle batteries are essential. This is the new war, right? Essential earth minerals. Critics warn that the covert action risks just destabilizing Latin America further and repeating Cold War era mistakes. And this is what we're doing. We're going back in time with regime changes, Voting Rights Act, and probably slavery next. Hashtags at the same time is, limiting people at the Department of Justice, or no, the Department of War. What is it called now? The DOD, the Department of War, whatever he's calling it now. So he's restricting access to journalists, because he's afraid of people telling the truth. Like, listen, you have leaks all over the place. Not everyone who you deem as an ally is an ally. Money talks in this world, so there will always be leaks, especially with a regime like yours. I'm Simply Sugar. This is the Morning News Rundown. Let me know your thoughts. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.